All right, everyone, I just had to restart my recording. But anyways, I was halfway through and my mic wasn't connected. But nonetheless, I got a Minute Maid, zero sugar, lemon today. So no sparkling water. I had to stop at Lawson because I was running a bit out of time. Today, I'm actually doing a little bit different for the vlog, or something a little different for the vlog today. I'm doing some repairs on the car. I've never recorded anything like this, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm doing the thermostat water pump on my car. I know, shocking. These Beamers are fun when it comes to coolant problems, so I've actually already repaired the upper rat hose, like bleeder line. It's not the actual upper rat hose, but it just sits on top of the rad. Just lets some of the excess coolant flow back into the actual pressurized reservoir. Anyhow, it's really hard to do any sort of repairs on my car at the apartment that I live at, just because there's such little room for me to even lift the car to begin with. The spots are a little small. So I'm a little grateful because I actually have a buddy who's helping me out and letting me use his space, which I'm driving to right now. So we're gonna lift the car up and start working on all that stuff as soon as I can, because I don't want this to take up the whole day. I don't have it in the car right now. I mean, it's in the trunk, but I have all the coolant that I need, the actual thermostat and the water pump. So we'll see how it goes. I've never done it on this car, and I've looked up the repair, of course, and how to do it, and I've checked it out myself before starting. So I already have the knowledge as to how to actually get to it, which is nice. I'm happy I did the research beforehand because it is not too fun to do on this car, unfortunately. So we'll see how it goes, but it should be pretty quick nonetheless. I'm hoping it's gonna be like that, but it's good weather right now. I'm really happy. After I repair the thermostat, I'm gonna go home and get changed, go wash the car, and go for a bit of a drive because of the small coolant leak recently, I have sort of slowed down my actual driving with this car. Of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to it. So I've been keeping it extremely mellow when it comes to driving, as I was trying to figure out where the coolant was coming from. And I did have to drive to places in that period of time, so I couldn't repair it right away. But anyway, I have the parts. We're gonna get it done today. I will try to set up a time lapse, something like that, to kind of show you guys how the repair is going. And then I will try to record as much of the process as I can. Of course, being at my buddy's place, I'm not sure how much I'll record because, of course, out of respect as well, I don't want to, capture what I'm not allowed and record his place and record him and all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But we're just about to pull up, so I'm going to end the recording here, and then we're going to bounce back in the video once I land at his place. See you guys there. All right, here's a bit of a mess. I guess I'll put the cap back on here for the moment. Anyways, I didn't get this part on camera. I just did it pretty quick, but flipping the camera around, I got this thing lifted. Now, I know there is a like a center point for lifting this thing, but unfortunately, I couldn't get anything under there, and I don't have any ramps with me right now. So, yeah, that's how we had to lift it. Now, before any of you ask me why I have just a regular jack stand holding this up, because they have like the plastic points for holding the car up. I don't want anyone telling me, hey, those are going to be ruined if you put a jack stand underneath them. I know, they're already crushed anyway, so I'm not ruining anything that isn't already ruined, but nonetheless, yeah, gonna get this thing fixed up. Here's how she's looking right now. See if I can get an angle. I don't know if you guys can. Sorry, I keep getting the mic pretty close to my face. I don't know if you guys can see the leak from under here, but she's leaking. So we're gonna fix that up right now. And in terms of the parts, I have them here. Let me try to get the camera pointed down. There we go. So that would be the water pump, and that's the thermostat. And then, of course, I have all my concentrated coolant and my water. So we're gonna be making a 50-50 and then filling her up once I'm done. So now this is the part where I actually have to do the work. But anyways, I'll try to get as much as I possibly can on camera. I still have to set up a few things here. I have to get a tarp underneath here just in case. And I have a couple buckets to get the coolant, but I'm just afraid I might not have enough anyway. So, but we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'll keep you guys posted on the process and get as much of the footage as I can. But yeah, let's get going on this. Let's get started. Just took the skid plate off. Let me flip it around. She's got some coolant on there. Goddamn. So, yeah, we got the car all taken apart there. I got take out a bunch of stuff. It's a tight working space as well. And on top of that, I'm having a great time because it's just a Beamer. Yeah, the design for some of this stuff is complicated. It works, but it's complicated. So little extra steps. So, but anyways, I'm excited to actually get to see a better view of underneath my car. So I'm gonna get working underneath there, and then I'm not sure when I'll get back to you guys. I might be deep in work, and I might not get much on video here, but I'll try my best. But I have to go back and forth on a YouTube video. Again, I've observed, but I don't want to make any mistakes. And of course, like this car isn't brand new, so rubber bits and pieces are old. So I don't want to crack or break anything or puncture anything. So just trying to be cautious. I'll be going back and forth on my phone a bit as well. So. But yeah, I'm gonna get the hood open as well a little bit just to let some of that heat out. I don't want to get burned. I hate that. So, but yeah, gonna set up the time lapse back up here again and show you guys the process of how it is to do this awesome thermostat and water pump. All right. Alright guys, bit of a different scene. I'm all clean now and I'm not in my dirty clothes. So just to sum up what happened, I did end up fixing the water pump and thermostat. I attached everything properly. It took me about 6 hours as mentioned. I mainly struggled for like an hour. This was the ridiculous part with the top screw of the water pump. It's just in a really awkward spot and I had all the tools for it and it was still a pain in the ass to get to. My tool actually got stuck in between the thermostat, water pump, I guess, just in between, and the actual E12 bolt that I had to tighten up. So I didn't finish as soon as I wanted, or as quickly as I wanted, but I'm happy that I got it finished. So that's all done. I'm really happy. Now, I didn't get enough content for today or the amount that I wanted anyway. So I'm actually going to extend this into day 2. Tomorrow I'm going to figure out something to do with you guys, bring you somewhere new, somewhere maybe that I haven't gone to yet. But as of right now, I'm just gonna go to the car wash. I'm not cleaning my car or anything. I'm gonna vacuum quick and clean up my seats a little bit with some leather shine and cleaner. But I'm only cleaning under the hood because there's a bit of dried up coolant in the or engine bay area. So I'm gonna clean some of that up, and I'm also gonna spray some water in the air ducts that lead through the actual rad in the front mount. So it's just gonna get some of that water pushed through into the belly pan or the skid plate area. So I want everything to be clean. I'm a bit ADHD, so I'm gonna go get that figured out right now. But anyways, as mentioned, day 2. We'll see what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. I'll see you guys on day 2 of the vlog. Peace. All right, guys, it's day 2 of the vlog. I woke up not too long ago, got myself prepped for the day, and I just left the house. So, yeah, we're gonna go for a bit of a relaxing cruise this morning. Now, a few things I wanted to mention before we start moving for the second day of the vlog. I ordered a windshield mount for my camera, but it's kind of annoying because the camera that I'm using, it's not like a standard camera. It's a Pocket Osmo 3 by DJI. So for it to stay upright, it can't go past a certain angle. I like to have it straight up. So this mount, it's going to be upside down, but I figured out a way to kind of get an arm to make it stay upright. So I'm going to have a better angle in the future for the vlogs and also for POV stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I do like the angle that I have right now. I actually just have my camera inside of the cup holder. It's nice and secure. But I think something like the mount on the windshield, it would be really cool for some POV drive stuff, especially when entering places like Daikaku, PA, for example. I'm sure you guys would want to see how the whole environment looks like before we set up and park. But besides that, I also wanted to say yesterday's footage, I was reviewing it just before I left the house. I noticed my microphone wasn't connected for some of it, so it doesn't sound the best. But anyways, I got some of the footage. Unfortunately, I didn't record as much as I wanted. My hands were dirty most of the time, and touching a piece of camera equipment, like for me, it's just, I don't like it. Again, I'm a bit ADHD with some stuff, so I just don't like getting grease and junk all over the camera. So nonetheless, we're gonna start driving here. But anyways, yeah, so I got as much footage as I could. And again, I'm gonna get that camera mount in a few days, so I'm pretty excited to get all that stuff figured out for you guys to give you better content, in my opinion. So we'll see how it goes. The weather was absolutely terrible the other day. It was just pouring rain, and I don't know, going out and filming something, it just looked like crap everywhere. So I didn't necessarily want to go out and get my equipment wet just in case, and get myself wet as well. So technically day 3, but in the vlog, day 2. But it's pretty sunny today. It's gonna rain a little bit the next few days, so I'm not too excited about that. But it is what it is. Gonna deal with some rain. It's Japan. I'd rather deal with the rain than the snow and ice back in Canada. So I'm not complaining too much that I have to deal with some water. Also, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get one of my mics set up in the engine bay. I'm not exactly sure how to do it yet, and I'm not sure how people do it without either losing their mic or getting their mic absolutely toast from the heat. So I'll try my best to figure out where to set that up. But I think it would be really cool, especially if I go to places like Mount Scuba for some toge up the mountain and down the mountain. I think it would be kind of cool just to get some better audio in general. I'll go ahead and look up some ways to set up one of those mics in the engine bay. I think it would be really cool. But currently, for me, it's a Tuesday morning. So this will be the last day I'll be recording until the weekend. On the weekend, I have a few things planned. So on Sunday, I'm going to be going to a local car meet. Oh man, I have a bug in my car now too. I will be going on Sunday to a local car meet. I found it on this website actually that I didn't know existed. It's just for car-related events in Japan. It kind of puts everything into one large calendar, I guess you could say, and you can kind of go through everything that everyone's posted online for all the events upcoming and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. I noticed that there's a car meet coming up on Sunday, and that's actually the same day that I will be personally going to a few car spots as well. So it's going to be a fully packed day for just car stuff in general. So I'm pretty pumped for that. Just went ahead and parked. So I'm just at 7-Eleven right now, but I'll pop it in a sec. Before we grab the sparkling water, I'll finish what I'm saying. On Sunday, it's going to be a full day of car events. In the morning, I'll be going to a local car meet. It's called a Sakura Morning Cruise. So it's from 8:30 to about 12 in the afternoon. There's going to be, it says, between 200 to 300 cars. And supposedly, it's the largest reoccurring car meet that isn't necessarily a car show or a venue. So I'm pretty excited to check it out, see what's going on there. And my buddy might come with me. So I'm very excited to have him come along and possibly get him in the vlog and his car as well. So that'd be very exciting. And once we're done with that, we're going to jump into, I'm not going to reveal exactly what I'm doing, of course, but throughout the whole afternoon until the night, I am going to be enjoying a lot of what the Tokyo Bayside has to offer for car events and car meets in general. So there's going to be a lot to look at. And I'm very excited because my buddy that's flying in from Canada to visit me will also be coming along with me. So overall, it's going to be an awesome day. I can't wait to record and get a lot of that on the vlog for you guys. So nonetheless, let's stop talking about what will happen in the future. Let's stick with what's happening in the vlog. I'm going to jump into the 7-Eleven here. And I would normally record, but just living rural, I feel like it's kind of weird to have a camera in a 7-Eleven. It's just a little different than it is down in Tokyo, in my opinion, the vibe anyway. So out of respect, I'll leave the camera in here, but I'll be back with my sparkling water. So give me 1 second. All right, back in the car. Strong sparkling water by 7-Eleven. I'm not sure how well that focuses on the camera, but anyways, these are great because in Canadian dollars, that's about 80 cents with the tax. This guy, it's so nice that I can just go and get a cold sparkling water for extremely cheap. But anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this guy quick. Gotta get sip. Anyways, right now I'm just gonna go for a little drive and I'm gonna make my way to Washinomiya Shrine. So gonna get some footage on the way if I can, and then I will get back to you guys once I make it there, and I will show you guys how Washinomiya Shrine looks like. I'll see you guys there. I think this is an MR2. Yeah. Clean a little MR2 on the way to Washinomiya Shrine. But the shrine's just up ahead, so we're just pulling in pretty much. There it is. It's really pretty here. Wow. All right, guys, I have the mic in hand. I'm just trying to be quiet here out of respect, but I'm currently walking down the main pathway, and that's the gate back there. And of course, out of etiquette, you do bow before entering the gate, and you also bow before leaving the gate. So right now we're walking down the main pathway. And it's really, really pretty here. Looks like we have someone blowing some leaves, but anyway. As mentioned, this is really close to my house, which is really nice. So I get to enjoy a peaceful walk through the shrine once in a while, which makes me calm down a little bit through the week. Now I rarely go, but nonetheless, it's still really nice to enjoy this shrine. I did have to walk past the gentleman that was blowing the leaves, but just up ahead is the area where people pray. So out of respect, I'm just gonna politely walk past this area. All right, the area I'm in is a little more secluded, so I can properly talk a little bit and also show you guys around what the rest of the shrine has to offer. So just in front of me This is a beautiful building. Now, Washinomiya Shrine is actually one of the oldest shrines in Japan. And it's really cool to see something like this still standing. And you're definitely able to see the age when you walk past some of these gates, which I'll show you in a little bit. But it's very pretty here. Now, something I learned, and I hope I'll be able to show before I go. I don't think I saw them hung up when I was there actually, but it's something called Emma. It's a little piece of wood where people write their wishes, gratitudes, all that kind of stuff. And they hang it up in this designated area. And essentially, these spirits, these deities, they take these wishes and sort of grant them, from my understanding. If I messed that up, I do apologize. But yeah, it's really interesting, the culture here that they have here in Japan. So it's really interesting to see all of this in person. And there's also an anime called Lucky Star, from what I remember. It's an anime that has this shrine, Washinomiya Shrine, in the anime, and it's famous. And actually, a lot of these Emmas have artwork from Lucky Star, which is also really cool to see. And a lot of them are hand drawn, hand painted, and some of them are really, really good. But anyways, I do, by the way, have a filter on my camera. I'm not exactly sure how the footage is going to turn out with it today. And I've been having it on the entire time I've been making content. And I notice, like, sometimes my face gets a little dark, hey? But anyways, I'll get better at the filter stuff in the future. But I'm just going to show you exactly what it looks like to walk through one of these gates. Walking through one of these gates really shows you the age of how long these have been standing here for. Alright guys, I'm just gonna make my way back to the car. For me anyway, it's definitely a little bit strange to record in areas like this. I'm just very self-aware of what I do out in public. So I'm not gonna record too much. Of course, just out of respect to these people that are actually coming here to use the shrine for its intended purpose. I'm just a guy who's trying to film the beauty of it, which I don't see a problem with it. Hopefully it's not a problem. But nonetheless, I'm not going to bug these people too much. So we're going to go ahead and make our way back to the vehicle. But I hope you guys were able to see a little bit of this beautiful shrine and what it has to offer. And just on the way out, I'm just actually going to be passing these Emmas. So I'm going to quickly show you how they look like. So it's these guys right here. So these are the little wooden pallets, if that's the proper word, that people use to write their wishes and anything else in that area. And that's when the deities take that and grant the wish, again, from my understanding. I really hope I'm not butchering Japanese culture and giving you misinformation, but I did a bit of research, so hopefully I got all that right. It's very beautiful here. It's lit up at night. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk through the main gate, bow, and leave the shrine. Alright guys, we are back in the car, and as for the vlog, this is gonna be it. As mentioned, there is a lot planned for this weekend for me, so plenty that's gonna happen, so I'm very excited for all that and to show you guys a little bit more about the car culture. Of course, I mainly want to focus on the car culture here in Japan, but being able to record and show you guys a little bit more of what Japan has to offer, like the shrine, for example, Washinomiya Shrine. It's really cool, I think, for people to see the beauty of this country. It's definitely something else that I haven't experienced yet in my life, and in my personal opinion, it is one of the most beautiful countries I have ever visited. So I think it's cool to show you guys all of that stuff from my perspective anyway. So nonetheless, this is going to be it. As mentioned, next vlog, it will be out in a little while because again, Sunday I have to record everything, edit, upload, so it'll be a little bit of time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlogs that I've posted so far, and of course this one that's going to be coming out shortly. So thank you so much for tuning in to all my videos so far. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next vlog where we're going to have a lot of cars and a very car heavy day. So can't wait to record that one and show you guys. But anyways, until next time, I'll try to peace out and I'll see you guys in the next one.